Right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 19 of Daniel's Den. Tonight, we're going to talk a little bit about the whole concept of you got it, an idea. So, welcome everybody who's on Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, Twitter, all of those amazing platforms. So, thank you. Definitely go ahead and share this out if you are encountering this. Let's just jump right into this. We are going to jump into some great info from Jim Rohn, and then we're going to be discussing tonight idea. That's a very, very, very vital part of our success for this 2021. So here we go. Let's jump right into this great content.
Let me give you three ways to find out
how to change anything, any life direction, any dimension. Here's three ways to find out how to change anything. Number one is to read. Become a good reader. All of the successful people I know and work with around the world, they're all good readers. Curiosity drives them to read. They gotta know. They just read. Become a good reader. Now, that's my opinion. Listen to the other lecturers and listen to me and make up your own mind. Don't be a follower. Be a student. Okay? I say, really, for life change, you got to read. One way to learn is from your own experiences, but another way to learn is from other people's experiences.
See, one book might save you 5 years if you read it. Did you know there's books on how to be stronger, more decisive? Be a speaker, be a leader, have a better effect on other people, develop your personality. Did you know there's books on that? And people don't read them? How would you explain that? And they can read. Did you know that hundreds of successful people have written their stories in books and they wrote down how they did it and people don't read it? How would you explain that? The guy's busy, I guess. You know, you get tied up. The guy says, well, yeah, you work where I work. By the time you struggle home, it's late. You got to eat a bite of supper, watch a little TV, get to bed. You can't sit up half the night reading. And the guy's behind on his car payment. Good worker, hard worker, sincere. But you got to be better than sincere and work hard. Otherwise, at the end of your life, you'll wind up cold, stony broke. You got to be better than a good worker. You got to be a good reader. Get around successful people and listen. Now, you can also learn from...
Ooh, I like that point he said right there. Get around successful people and what? Listen. Get around successful people and listen, because there's a key point he's going to say later in this audio, so I don't want to steal the thunder, but this is very important. And then he talks about reading can shorten that time span for you to be more successful in whatever endeavor you're chasing or whatever endeavor you're excited about now or in the future. So definitely let's chat more about this info.
From unsuccessful people. Take notes on both, negative and positive. On the negative, the notes are called what not to do. And you got to learn what not to do as well as what to do. So learn from the negative as well as the positive. Okay? Find out what poor people read and don't read it. Right? That's good information. Learn from the negative. But now you can also learn from the positive. Get around successful people. Listen to what they say. Listen to how they say it. It's important. We've all got about 16 waking hours. Practice listening those 16 hours. And I say practice listening because listening isn't easy. I found out it's easier to talk than it is to listen.
But if you will practice listening the 16 hours you're awake, sure enough, from surprising sources comes great ideas. In sales training, we teach, if you want to learn sales, listen to the kids.
Kids have got to be the master salespeople of all time. They have no equal. Father tells his young son, no, you cannot have an ice cream cone. 30 minutes later, he's licking on one.
Hey, I got that is so funny. But I mean, I got a 5-year-old and he is what? Persistent. Kids don't know how to take a no and they don't stop at no, right? They just continue to move forward, right? So a little bit of a lesson in persistence. Kids have that right out the jump.
Be 30 minutes worth listening to. They got moves you wouldn't believe. Persistence runs deep like the ocean. And the kids never took a class on how to overcome objections. They already know how. They don't need classes. You tell kids no. That goes right on by. They give you 3 good reasons. You say no. It goes right on by. They give you 3 more. They're masters. So listen and learn. Now, here's some of the best advice I've got for the whole evening. It won't get any better than this. This is it. Poor people ought to take rich people out to dinner and listen. That's some of the best I got. If a guy's not doing well, one of the first things he ought to do is find a guy that is doing well and offer to buy him his dinner. Spend $50, $60, $80, $100. Go for the full 9 course. Start him on the juices and hors d'oeuvres. Get him started talking. The salad takes 15 minutes. Keep it rolling. Biggest steak in town takes 45. Keep it rolling. Pour on the dessert. Stretch that meal out about 2 hours. If you get a successful person, eat and talk for 2 hours, they're liable to drop ideas in your lap, change your life. Multiply your income by 2, by 3, by 5.
What did he say? Listen to the ideas that they might drop in your lap that can change your life. So learn what the successful are doing and then listen for those ideas.
But you're right. Poor people don't usually take rich people out to dinner. That's the problem. The guy said he's rich, let him buy his own dinner. I'm not coming up with any money. And he says, besides, you work where I work. By the time you struggle home, it's late.
You're lucky to get your own supper, let alone run around trying to find a rich man to feed. And the guy's behind on his house payment. Good worker, hard worker, sincere. But you got to be better than sincere. Work hard. You wind up broke. You got to be better than a good worker. You got to be a good listener. And remember, what you read and what you hear, put the good stuff in your journal. Now, here's the third way to find out how to change your life. And that's to observe. You can pick up a lot of ideas just by watching. Get around successful people and watch. Here's why. Success leaves clues. Watch how the man shakes hands. Watch how the lady responds. People who do well do certain things over and over and over and over. And if you're clever, you can pick them up. Watch it all. If a guy's making $10,000 a month, I'd watch how he walks. Maybe that's it. Copy his funny little walk. Somebody says, well, that's kind of a silly walk. Say it's 10,000.
Like, I love that. Like, he makes this comical, right? But here's an underlying thing that's going on here, right? In school, sometimes we were taught not to copy off of other people. We were put in a situation where maybe we should be independent learners, right? But to be successful in business and to be successful in life, you can copy successful people and have similar results. So yeah, copy that $10,000 earner or that 100,000 a month earner. If you have access to amazing people that are in that category, listen to them as much as possible. Observe them as much as possible. Do and emulate what they do as much as you can. Grow into your best version of yourself to reach that goal. Okay. So I love what he said there. Hey, that's a $10,000 walk. Figure it out. I know some people with 100,000 a month walk. Let's figure it out. Let's follow that walk, right?
I haven't got the money yet, but I got the walk. Bound to start somewhere. What I ask you tonight is to be unusual and be a good observer of what's going on. You can pick up ideas that can change your life starting tomorrow. Just be a more careful observer. Now remember, there's two ways to see. One is called sight. See with your eyes. The other one is called insight. See with your mind. See with your eyes, you'll see things. See with your mind, you'll see answers. Put your eyes and your mind to work. And the best advice on developing sight and insight is pay attention. Don't miss anything. In the weekend seminar we teach, one of the greatest fatalities to success is preoccupation, lack of concentration. The guy's mind wanders. See, you wind up average. You've got to learn to zero in and concentrate. I read a good article one time, Reader's Digest. The title was, Wherever You Are, Be There.
So, guys, let's jump in real quick. So, for everybody under the sound of my voice, hello, welcome to episode 19 of Daniel's Den. We just want to share our great information to help as many people as possible. So, let's see here. Let me move this over here. All right, and for those of you who don't know me, let me introduce myself. I'm Daniel Higgins, husband, father of two amazing boys. My oldest son made the music that we were jamming out to, and we'll jam out to at the end of this amazing presentation. And then business management major, along with a leadership degree to round that off. Worship leader, which I'm very, very excited about. And of course, with COVID, there's a little bit of a pause on that area of life. And wealth builder, right? So I'm very glad to be part of our Wealth Builders Worldwide team. We have amazing live events and webinars. We actually just got off of one global webinar with my amazing business partner and sponsor, Mr. Michael Delco. And I'm telling you, you want to copy successful people as much as possible, right? Now, there's some key things that Jim Rohn talked about. We're actually going to take a little slight detour, almost, not really, but we're going to focus in on the word idea. Okay, we're going to talk about that part of what he was saying, and I'm going to bring in a little bit of my point of view when it comes to certain things that he was talking about, right? So let's jump in. This will be good, and it'll kind of spark some stuff within you, right? So when we talk about ideas, ideas absolutely empower people. If you start with your why, if you start with the desire that's within you, and thank you everybody for joining and catching this on the replay. So definitely make a comment, share this out. I always read all of the comments, whether you're on Twitter, whether you're on Periscope, I'll read those comments, right? So thank you so much for joining, right? So an empowering idea. Ideas have a tendency, you get that light bulb moment and boom, all of a sudden you're off to the races, all right? That sparks your imagination. The idea sparks you and moves you and empowers you, right? Now, as soon as that idea comes to mind and comes into your heart, now you start working on manifesting that idea, right? You talked about gleaning ideas from successful people, right? So that's very important, right? Then as we continue to do that, you're going to realize something. He talked about reading books. He talked about reading books and cutting down that success or cutting down that success curve, I would say, right? Even though success is a journey, not a destination, right? So one thing I want to point out to you in this point 3 is that all businesses, what? They give you an orientation, right? But think about this. What are they orientating you on? They're really giving you an orientation of the owner's idea. So you are literally working for someone else's vision or someone else's idea. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's honor in that. But you want to be aware that you are working for and moving towards manifesting someone else's idea. Several years ago, I was in California traveling for business, and I was in Disney. And I just did a live stream because I had to, because I was like, wait a minute, I'm literally walking in someone's manifested idea, Mr. Walt Disney, right? So throughout our lives, we're going to be interacting with different visions. We're going to be interacting with different dreams, right? And that is vital that you have a vision and an idea for your life, okay? And you want to connect with a big vision and a big idea so that you can be empowered for your 2021 and move towards success for you and yours, you and your family, right? And you, whoever's involved in that sphere, right? So, guys, we are part of Wealth Builders Worldwide, as I mentioned before, and Wealth Builders Worldwide is connected to Gold Standard Partners. All right, what's the idea that is pushing this amazing growth with Gold Standard Partners with over 55,000 affiliates globally in a short period of time? We just launched, right? We're doing a pre-launch. We just pre-launched in December of 2020, just a few weeks ago, right? We're in February, right? So it's only been a few weeks. There's over 55,000 people within this global organization. Why are we so excited about this idea? Because it is the world's first blockchain company. Everything is running over the blockchain. We're getting paid through our own blockchain. So this idea and this concept of blockchain technology, we're embracing it. Because we've embraced this brand new idea, we're positioned to be paid immediately in real time because the blockchain moves in real time. And I'm talking about people are getting paid out in real time. They have it in their back office and they can withdraw it in real time. I want to make that distinction because I know in the blockchain, everything does happen in real time. But I want to make the clear distinction that people are getting paid in real time and can withdraw in real time. This has never been done before. This is a brand new idea. And that's why our team is so excited. It wants to share this information with as many people as possible, right? So, what do we do to share this great idea, this great information that literally can position yourself to create more income and you can get paid immediately? You can get paid after you get off of this webinar, this short presentation, right? And get back with the person sharing this information with you. And you can actually go ahead, sign up, register for free. There's no mandatory anything. And then you can take some simple steps to create more income for yourself, for your family immediately, if you so desire. Or if you want to, you can just do things to build wealth for yourself and accumulate wealth for yourself, and then just keep bringing it in to make and create generational wealth for yourself. Or you can share with others, right? But the ball's in your court, right? So this is all the support that we have as part of our Wealth Builders Worldwide family and team. We have live webinars. We just got off one, like I mentioned, but we have live webinars on Monday through Saturday from noon Eastern Standard Time and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we have a live power call Monday through Saturday at 10:45 Eastern Standard Time. So you want to connect with us. You want to get back with the person sharing this great information with you so that you can tap into this global idea that is exploding, right? Because that's what's happening right now. And then we have live fast start training every Sunday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right? So you want to get back whoever's sharing this with you because there is a private password associated with our webinars, right? So you want to get back with that person so you can get that access, right? And if that person is me, you want to go ahead and go to y1income.com and get your free registration completed. And then let's help you move forward, okay? You might be looking to create more income, have more time freedom. There's people who have retired because of this. Like I mentioned, we have several people who have earned in this position. I've actually earned, so I'm sharing with you something that's working, right? So, guys, get back whoever's sharing this information with you. If that person is me, you go straight to y1income.com. Take immediate action, okay? If you felt the prick, within yourself, like, oh man, this is something I need to take a look at, go ahead, get back with the person sharing this information with you. Once again, this is Daniel's Den, episode 19, just sharing with you the importance of an idea. We have a concept and an idea that we absolutely believe in, and we want to share it with you. And as you look at the information in the idea, if it resonates with you, you jump on board, you get your free registration, and we walk you through how to take immediate action so that you can get paid immediately in real time. Okay. So, once again, thank you, everybody. Have a good day, night, afternoon. Just depends on where you're at in this awesome world we live in.